Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call the regular session, Monday, April 10th, 2024, to order. Would you please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Joe, would you please conduct the roll?
Mr. Castine. Present. Mr. Pizzaio.
Here.
Mr. Hall.
Here.
Mr. Henry.
Here.
Mr. Hughes.
Here.
Mr. Kretzer.
Here.
Mr. Ferrier.
Here.
Mr. Randolph.
Here.
Mr. Timmons.
Here.
Ms. Walter.
Here.
Thank you very much. All legislators have received a copy of the minutes for March 27th, regular session. If there are no additions, deletions, or corrections, I would take a motion to accept the minutes. Motion by legislator Randall, second by legislator Hall. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. We'll move right along here. Tonight, the legislature takes great pride in proclaiming April 14th through the 20th, 2024, as National Public Safety Telecommunications Week in Clinton County. Now, I know that all the legislators appreciate and recognize the importance of our law enforcement, our fire, our emergencies, our EMS people. And when an emergency occurs, the prompt response of law enforcement officers, those firefighters and EMS providers is critical to the protection of life and property here in our county and around this region and state. And whereas the safety of law enforcement officers, firefighters, and EMS providers is dependent upon the quality and accuracy of information obtained from the citizens who contact the Clinton County 911 Center that you are all very familiar with. I know you have visited it, talked to the folks there. And whereas public safety telecommunications are the first and most critical contact our citizens have with emergency services, and whereas public safety telecommunications are the single vital link for law enforcement officers, firefighters, and EMS providers by monitoring their activities by radio, providing information, and ensuring safety, and whereas public safety telecommunicators are critical in improving the chance of survival for patients who experience sudden cardiac arrest by recognizing the need for cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, and other life-saving interventions prior to arrival of EMS. And whereas public safety telecommunications at Clinton County 911 Center have contributed substantially to the apprehension of criminals, suppression of fires, treatment of patients, and so much more. And whereas each Clinton County telecommunicator has exhibited compassion, understanding, and professionalism during the performance of their job in the past year, now therefore be it resolved that the Clinton County Legislature proclaims the week of April 14th through the 20th, 2024 as National Public Safety Telecommunications Week in Clinton County in honor of the individuals whose diligence and professionalism keeps this community and its citizens safe. Dated to 10th day of April 2024, Mark Henry, Chairman of the Legislature, and signed and approved by all legislators here. Thank you very much, and congratulations to all of our telecommunicators and their important work. Thank you. I will now recognize those in the audience who wish to share their thoughts and concerns with the legislature. Please raise your hand. If you wish to be recognized, state your name and address for the record. And in accordance with the rules of order, a person addressing the legislature will be limited up to 5 minutes. Is there anybody who wishes to speak?
Very briefly.
Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Go ahead. Just the one? Just one of you? Just one of you speaking, ma'am?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could say
No,
something.
that's fine. No, you don't have to.
She just was nice to come out and support the tether law, that's all. Very nice.
You got 4 minutes.
I'm gonna make it very quick.
Good.
Briefest thing you've ever seen, Mr. Henry. All right. First, I want to say thank you to those that have put so much time and effort into trying to get this law passed. I appreciate all you have done. Secondly, I want to say that I'm not going anywhere, and that I'll be at every public meeting you have until the law gets passed. This law, Wendell's Animal Abuse Registry, as well as the anonymous animal abuse tip hotline like they have in Essex County, making it easier for people to call in animal abuse complaints. Thank you for having me, and I'll see you at the next meeting.
Thank you. You sure?
I'd like to say something, I guess.
No, you don't have to go. You can break from there. It's just fine if you wish.
I'm pretty shy. I'll probably choke to death on a tablespoon of frosting sometimes, so I'm not really good at this. All I can say is that I had a neighbor who got a dog, put it in a little 4x4 thing with a roof, left that poor dog out there 24/7, crying, cold, and I tried to get help for that dog, but there was nothing they could do because it had a roof over. If you could hear the crying and it was just terrible. That's all I gotta say.
All right, thank you.
I'm sorry. Thanks.
Anyone else? I didn't miss anybody, right? Okay, thank you. Committee reports. I'll call upon the chairperson of each committee, alphabetical order by committee, starting with Buildings and Grounds, Legislature. Preside.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Buildings and Grounds Committee met on Tuesday, April 9th. Superintendent of Buildings and Grounds, James Cleveland, was present to discuss the Government Center Brick Project update, a Wendell Energy Services LLC update, and the master plan. Resolutions number 273 and number 274 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. The next Buildings and Grounds Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Monday, May 13th at 4 p.m. End of report.
Thank you very much. Children and Family Services, Legislator Duriak.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Children and Family Services Committee met on Tuesday, April 2nd. Cisco, the Director of the Youth Bureau, provided a presentation of the Youth Bureau's office to commitment and also discussion of the resolution authorizing application and acceptance of Stewart Holiday Grant. Greg and Andre Tipping of the TIPCO group also provided a presentation on automated system, which is an answering system. Christine Peters, the Commissioner of the Department of Social Services, also presented the discussion of several resolutions authorizing contract amendment with Highland Software Incorporated and amending Resolution 849 dated November 20th, 23, titled authorizing payment of membership dues for the year 2024. She also discussed monthly statistics, the warming center, homeless issues, and staff succession planning. Resolution 275 through 278 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. The next Children and Family Services Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, May 7th at 5:15 p.m. End of report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. Economic Development, County Operations, Legislator Wall.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the Economic Development and County Operations Committee met earlier. David Randall, the Director of Information Technology, was present to discuss several resolutions, including authorizing contract with New York State Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Services, and awarding requests for proposals for wide area network and dedicated internet access. Shannon Thayer, the Planning Director, was also present to discuss the resolution approving the 8-year review of Agricultural District 7C and provide an update on County Planning Board bylaws, which actually we did not get that tonight. That will be next planning meeting. Molly Ryan, the Director of Economic Development, was also present to discuss resolution authorizing execution of purchase and sale agreement. Resolutions 279 through 282 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. Resolution 283 has been withdrawn. Resolution 346 under Waive Rule 13.2 has also been placed on the agenda upon the recommendation of the committee. The next Economic Development and County Operations Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, May 8th at 4 p.m. End of report.
Thank you very much. Finance Committee and Legislator Timmons.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the Finance Committee met on Wednesday, April 3rd. Kimberly Davis, the County Treasurer, and Rebecca Murphy, the Deputy County Treasurer, were present to discuss several resolutions, including approving Clayton County investment policy for 2024, authorizing various ongoing contracts with abstract companies. As well as 2024 sales tax, in-rem foreclosure, and the correction of error report. Kim Kimblom, the Deputy County Administrator, discussed tobacco settlement funding. Additionally, the committee approved a 3-year contract with NRG for the county's natural gas supplier. The new pricing will save the county approximately $130,000 per year. Resolutions 284 through 286 and 288 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. Resolution 287 was withdrawn. The next Finance Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, May 1st at 5:15 p.m. End of report.
Thank you very much. Health, Legislator Hughes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Health Committee met on Wednesday, April 3rd. Rochelle Gregory, the Director of Community Services, was present to discuss resolutions including authorizing memorandum of understanding with Veterans Service Agency and authorizing contract with Bonnie Black. Resolutions 289 through 293 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendation. The next Health Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, May 1st at 4 p.m. Nobody has mentioned the eclipse yet. I thought it was pretty incredible. And I think the county really did, as a whole, the cities, towns, I think we really looked good as a whole. I think it was incredible. But, and that'd be the end of it.
It was, and it all went very well.
It did. Thank you, Sheriff, too.
Rob and Wendell just said their meetings are on May 1st, according to our calendar that we've got in our list tonight, they say May 8th. So I'd like to know, if I'm on both of those committees, are they May 1st or are they May 8th?
May 1st is Health and Finance.
Right, but according to this calendar that we received tonight,
It's on the 8th.
it shows the 8th.
Is it on there?
Yeah.
Is it the 8th?
That's what it says. Should be the first, it's the first one, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter to me, so I want.
Normally the 1st.
Yeah, and the second should be.
I've got the master calendar here, and it's the 1st.
The 8th should be the.
8th is Economic
First.
Development and Regular Session.
The regular session.
So
Yeah.
that shows the 15th
Calendar.
for that.
Finance on the 8th. So Health and Finance is gonna be on the 1st.
Which is motion set.
And mine says May 8th.
Okay, so this whole calendar is wrong because it shows our meeting on the 15th and it shows our last meeting on the 29th.
Yeah.
So those should be the 8th and the 22nd, not the 15th and the 29th.
I believe the columns, or the rows are one beneath where they should be.
Just a typo.
So if you're pointing that out, we will fix that.
We'll get a new calendar on
Send a new
the
calendar.
anyways, right?
The airport should go up to the 22nd also.
Everybody is pushed down the row.
What's
Well, what
up?
I'm saying,
We'll
we'll
make
get
that.
a new calendar on the
There'll be a new calendar tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
Anything else on the calendar? Thank you, Cal, very much. Human Services, Legislator Randall.
Human Services Committee meeting scheduled for Tuesday, April 2nd was canceled. The next Human Services Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, May 7th at 4:15 p.m. End of report.
Very good, thank you very much, sir. Personnel Committee met on Monday, April 1st. Resolutions 294 through 318 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the Personnel Committee's recommendation. And the next Personnel Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Monday, May 6th at 5 p.m. Plattsburgh International Airport, Legislator Hall.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Plattsburgh International Airport Committee has not met since the last regular session. The next Plattsburgh International Airport Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Wednesday, April 24th at 4 p.m.
And to Chairman Paul, to Mr. Hughes' point, you guys did host the guest.
We had about 150 cars show up at the airport for the eclipse, another 30 or 40 people on the buses that came up there. Everything went very smooth. It was a very, very well-run operation, and I'm very proud of our airport staff and the committee. They did a fantastic job. And I thought the eclipse was just spectacular.
That is not every year.
Yeah.
You were around for the last one, right, Mom?
You'll pay for that one.
Well, the next one's in Spain. So you want to go to Spain?
You get a count on the small planes up to it.
I believe we had We were going to limit it to 50, but more people ended up, they accepted more than 50. So I would say around 55.
They were calling the airport in Clayburgh to see if we could get room up in that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's neat.
However, we changed our FBO model, so I have to like cut all that revenue. The gas revenue.
Public Safety Committee and our Eagle-eyed legislator, Calvin Castner.
Thank you very much for the recognition. Public Safety Committee met on Monday, April 1st. Russell Haig, the Stop DWI Coordinator, was present to discuss several resolutions, including authorized community-based traffic safety program, grant application and acceptance, and authorizing child passenger safety program, grant application and acceptance. Andrew Wiley, the District Attorney, and Jamie Rock, the Administrative Assistant for the Child Advocacy Center, were present to discuss several resolutions, including authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation from the district attorney's federal justice seizure reserve and state seizure reserve, and authorizing Stewart's grant application and acceptance. David Marcoux, the director of probation, was present to discuss resolutions, including authorizing the New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services Ignition Interlock Device Enforcement Program grant application and acceptance, and authorizing payment of membership dues. Eric Day, the Director of Emergency Services, was also present to discuss resolutions, including authorizing 2023 statewide interoperability communications formula grant-based grant acceptance and authorizing grant contract with APCO International. And he also assured us at that time that we would have a smooth day for the eclipse, and he was correct. The proposed dog tethering law is still under discussion, and we are actively seeking input from our various towns. Resolutions 319 through 338 have been placed on the agenda as a result of the committee's recommendations. The next Public Safety Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Monday, May 6th at 4 p.m. End of report.
Our calendar was affected by the phases of the moon.
That's what did it.
That's what threw it off. I'm telling you, we expected things like this. Transportation Committee, Legislative President.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Transportation Committee meeting scheduled for Tuesday, April 9th was canceled. The committee was polled on resolutions 339 and 340 on the agenda. The next Transportation Committee meeting is tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, May 13th at 5:15 p.m.
Thank you very much. Liaison reports, Board of Health, Legislative Hughes.
We had no meetings.
Chamber of Commerce, Legislator Kretzer.
No report.
Clinton Community College, Legislator Waldron.
No report.
Cooperative Extension, Legislator Timmons.
No report.
Review grievances, review agreements, Kim? Nothing, right? Intercounty, Legislator Randall and or Waldron, or both?
There's a meeting coming up at the end of the month that I plan on attending.
LCLG Regional Planning, Legislator Hughes Kretzer.
We met yesterday, and we went down in personnel. There's a lot of just formalities, but the important portion is, I guess, in July 9th, we're meeting here in Clinton County. If anybody's interested in attending, you're all invited to sit in with Beth Hills to be up here, and the whole crew will be here. So, if anybody got any questions for them, they will be here July 9th.
Anything further? Soil and Water, Legislator Bazial Timmons.
No report. The next Soil and Water meeting will be Thursday, April 18th.
Okay. Workforce Development Board, Legislator Perrigan.
No report.
Very good. Staff members, Ms. Miller.
I would like to request an executive session to discuss 2 contractual matters and potentially legal advice.
Very good, thank you. And Mr. Joe.
I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, but we do have a matter of collective negotiations and a sale and lease of real property. Is that, were those the 2 you were referring to?
Yes.
Okay. And just a quick update, those of you following the state of New York's budget, they plan on passing an additional extender tomorrow, authorizing extenders to continue state operations. Some still unresolved issues that I've been made aware of are around housing and Medicaid rates. But the smart money is on by the 16th of April. So we should have more nice control. We'll be sending you out updates, but passing another extender tomorrow with the hopes of budget passage by April 6th. And lastly, I know at Finance you've received your tobacco settlement packets. So please, if you haven't done already, start reviewing those and provide them to Erin in our office, and she will tabulate, and then we'll have a discussion on those. Kim, I know you had something to talk about.
Yeah, I just wanted to provide everybody an update. A memo is going to be going out tomorrow to all the town supervisors, the mayors, all the superintendents of all the schools regarding the New York State Help Program. So that is that program that New York State allowed local municipalities to participate in for hiring limited placement program. So that allows competitive titles, normally titles that individuals would have to test for, to now be non-competitive, which means they don't have to test. So the personnel department the last few weeks has been diligently going through all of our titles, all of our lists, reaching out to individuals who have taken tests, and we have identified approximately 300 competitive titles all throughout the county that will allow municipalities and school districts to be able to hire immediately and not have to hire somebody, have them wait for a test, wait for the scores. So we have a public hearing on April 18th, and if that goes through, we will pass it to the state, New York State Civil Service for hopefully approval of all 300 titles. Just to give you an update.
Okay, thank you. Any questions on that?
It's a good thing. It is a good thing.
Yeah. Resolutions. Before voting on the resolutions, I want to note that the majority of the resolutions have been thoroughly discussed by the appropriate committees, and the legislature is taking action tonight based in large part on the recommendation of those committees. Mr. Zerlo, would you please read the titles of the resolutions to be acted upon?
Certainly, there has been a grievance filed that Mr. Hall's, when he ran the meeting, the agenda was far lighter than it is.
Nothing commercial, Bobby, it's business.
There is a grievance that has been filed. Yes. Resolution 273, authorizing contract with Bob's Instant Plumbing, Buildings and Grounds.
Motion, legislator Brazil. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion.
Chairman Brazil, this was an emergency repair that we had to get done, so this is an after-the-fact resolution.
So if we don't vote for this, he's got to pay.
It'll never work for us again.
Mr. Brazil is agreed to take it.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll second that. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried. Resolution 274, authorizing contract with Bearcom Group Incorporated, Buildings and Grounds.
Motion, legislator Brazil. Second, legislator Randall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 275, authorizing application and acceptance of Stewart's Holiday Match Grant Youth Bureau.
Motion, legislator Bernier. Second, legislator Brazil. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 276, authorizing contract amendment with Highland Software Incorporated, Social Services.
Motion, legislator Bernier. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 277, authorizing the county purchasing agent to purchase 3 eligibility verification assistants, EVAs, from the sole source provider of TIPCO Automated Systems Social Services.
Motion, legislator Bernier. Second, legislator Brazil. Discussion.
I just want everybody to know that Kim did work on, with the union, on preparing a memorandum of agreement to allow this to happen. Everybody agrees that this is beneficial to the entire county and the ESS workforce. But there is an associated memorandum of agreement that the chairman has authorized to sign based on this resolution.
Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 278, amending Resolution 849 dated November 20, 2023, titled Authorizing Payment of Membership Dues for the Year 2024 of Social Services.
Motion, legislator Perrier, second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 279, authorizing contract with the New York State Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Services, Information Technology.
Motion, legislator Waldron, second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 280, authorizing contract with the New York State Office of Information Technology Services, the New York State Department of Homeland Security and Emergency Services, Information Technology.
Motion, legislator Waldron, second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 281, awarding requests for proposals for wide area network and dedicated internet access, Information Technology.
Motion, legislator Waldron, second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 282, approving the 8-year review of Agricultural District 7C Planning Department.
Motion, legislator Waldron, second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 283 has been withdrawn this evening. Resolution number 284, approving Clinton County investment policy for the year 2024, Treasurer's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 285, authorizing various ongoing contracts with abstract companies, Treasurer's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 286, authorizing write-off and chargeback of taxes, Treasurer's Office.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 287 has been withdrawn. The folks, Francis, on this resolution came in ironically today and paid their past due bill. Resolution 288, authorizing contract with NRG Business Marketing LLC, Legislature.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 289, authorizing memorandum of understanding with the Veterans Service Agency, Mental Health and Addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes, second, legislator Mazzio. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 290, authorizing contract with Bonnie Black, Mental Health and Addiction.
Motion, legislator Hughes, second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 291, amending Resolution 916 dated December 13, 2023, title. Amending Resolution 803 dated November 8, 2023, title. Amending Resolution 934 dated December 14, 2022, title. Authorizing various contracts for the year 2023 Health Department.
Motion, legislator Hughes, second, legislator Waldron. Discussion.
Well, let's just hope we don't have to amend this.
Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 292, authorizing COVID-19 ELC response grant extension, Health Department.
Motion, legislator Hughes, second, legislator Mazzio. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 293, authorizing household hazardous waste state assistance program grant acceptance, Health Department.
Motion, legislator Hughes, second, legislator Castine. Discussion.
I just want to thank Brian Davies in the Health Department. He did a lot of this work along with our partners at Casella. This is, I believe, the third year in a row that we have received reimbursement for the household hazardous waste.
Any further discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 294, approving backfill for a permanent full-time correction officer position, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 295, approving backfill of permanent full-time correction officer position, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Hall, second, legislator Cresser. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 296, approving backfill of permanent full-time senior typist position, public defender.
Motion, legislator Cresser, second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 297, approving backfill of permanent full-time senior account clerk typist, probation.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 298, approving backfill of permanent full-time senior typist, probation.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 299, approving backfill of a permanent full-time senior network engineer, information technology.
Motion, legislator Hall, second, legislator Cretzer. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 300, approving backfill of a permanent part-time custodial worker, Plattsburgh International.
Motion, legislator Cretzer, second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 301, approving backfill of a permanent full-time senior social welfare examiner, social services.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 302, approving backfill of a permanent full-time social welfare examiner position, social services.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 303, approving backfill of a permanent full-time senior caseworker, social services.
Motion, legislator Hall, second, legislator Cretzer. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 304, approving backfill of a permanent full-time caseworker, social services.
Motion, legislator Cretzer, second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 305, approving backfill of a temporary full-time employment and training counselor, social services.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 306, approving creation of a temporary full-time employment and training counselor, social services.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 307, approving backfill of permanent full-time account clerk typist, mental health and addiction.
Motion, legislator Hall, second, legislator Cretzer. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 308, approving reclassification of a permanent full-time senior women, infants, and children nutritionist position down to a permanent full-time public health nutrition educator position with backfill, health department.
Motion, legislator Cretzer, second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 309, approving backfill of permanent full-time health facility controller position, health department.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castine. Discussion.
If you don't already know, I'm responsible for this resolution. When Lee left as our accountant here in the office, the health facility controller, Ms. Dubuque, applied for the position. We hired her, leaving a vacancy in the health department.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 310, approving backfill of permanent full-time public health educator, health department.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 311, approving backfill of permanent full-time nurses aide, nursing home.
Motion, legislator Hall, second, legislator Cretzer. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 312, approving backfill of permanent full-time nurses aide, nursing home.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 313, approving backfill of permanent full-time licensed practical nurse, nursing home.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 314, approving backfill of permanent full-time licensed practical nurse, nursing home.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 315, approving backfill of permanent full-time dietary attendant, nursing home.
Motion, legislator Hall. Second, legislator Kretzer. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 316, approving backfill of permanent full-time environmental services worker, nursing home.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. All in favor? Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 317, approving reappointment of county administrator, legislator.
Mr. Hall, ask for 5-5.
Yes, sir.
5-5. Any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
It gives me a great pleasure to move this article. Mike has been with us ever since I've been here, and for 20 years prior to me being
Is
here.
this the first of
15 or something like that. Mike, I say this honestly, we haven't always agreed, and that's for sure. I think, and I know for a fact, you have done a fantastic job to this county. And the residents of Clinton County owe you a big thank you, because you were really taken care of. And I'm glad to say that you're going to be here for another 5 years.
Thank you very much.
We're good to go? Yes, sir. Any further discussion? We're all glad to see Michael here.
Is that guaranteed 5 years?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll go day to day. It's 5 years, but day to day.
All right, sorry, I just
Yeah.
wanted to see how.
There's no back out contract.
Yeah, no backing out.
On our part, yeah.
No, right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Congratulations, Michael, and thank you.
Thank you very much. Resolution number 318, approving backfill of a permanent full-time victims services advocate position, district attorney.
Motion, legislator Kretzer. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution number 319, authorizing payment of membership dues, sheriff's department.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 320, authorizing community-based traffic safety program grant application and acceptance, sheriff's department.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 321, authorizing child passenger safety program grant application and acceptance, sheriff's department.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 322, authorizing police traffic services grant application and acceptance, sheriff's department.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 323, authorizing high visibility road check saturation patrols, DRE call-out during impaired driving crackdowns, grant application and acceptance, stop DWI.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 324, authorizing contract with Overhead Door Company of Plattsburgh, Sheriff's Department.
Motion, legislator Castine. Second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 325, approving appointments to the Clinton County Stop DWI Advisory Board, Stop DWI.
Mr. Castine, 5-5.
Certainly.
Please, it's okay.
Any discussion?
So, obviously, we have a spouse of the legislature.
Sure, get your attention.
You want to stay? Okay.
5-4, Mr. Castine?
Let the record show Francis is not voting for his wife.
That's very good.
I'll
Very
second
good
that.
of you.
Boy, is she gonna be mad.
I don't know. I wouldn't abstain if it was my own.
I would have voted for mine.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Francis, you're on your own. All but Francis, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Resolution 326, authorizing payment of membership dues, public defender.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 327, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation for the district attorney federal justice seizure reserve and state seizure reserve, district attorney's office.
Motion, legislator Timmons, second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 328, authorizing payment of 2024 membership dues, district attorney.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 329, authorizing contract with Fantasy First Character Entertainment LLC, district attorney's office, child advocacy center.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 330, authorizing contract with Lena the Lizard Lady LLC, district attorney's office, child advocacy center.
Why don't I do that one? Don't they for a Halloween costume?
Yeah. Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 331, authorizing Stewart's grant application and acceptance, district attorney's office, child advocacy center.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 332, amending Resolution 218 dated March 13, 2024, titled Authorizing Contract with the New York State Office of Children and Family Services, Grant Acceptance, District Attorney's Office, Child Advocacy Center.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Resolution 333, amending Resolution 221 dated March 13, 2024, titled Authorizing Contract with Thomas Pickering Esquire, Sign Township.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 334, authorizing the New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services Ignition Interlock Device Enforcement Program, grant application and acceptance, probation department.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 335, authorizing payment of membership dues, probation.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 336, authorizing 2023 statewide interoperability communications formula-based grant acceptance emergency services.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hall. Discussion.
I'd just like to remind everybody, this is the large grant that we pay our lease payment for, the 25 radio system that we authorized the purchase of, a lease of, about 5 years ago now, and it has saved us $13 million. Good decision.
Roll call.
Mr. Timmons? Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution 337, authorizing contract with APCO International Emergency Services.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 338, authorizing ongoing contract with Global Star Emergency Services.
Motion, legislator Castine, second, legislator Perrier. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walter?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 339, authorizing contract with the State University of New York Student Association, Clinton County Public Transit.
Motion, legislator Cresser. Second, legislator Bazaya. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walsh?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 340, authorizing section 5311, Federal Transit Administration Formula Grant for Rural Areas Program Acceptance for 2022 Operating Assistance, Clinton County Public Transit.
Motion, legislator Cretzer. Second, legislator Randall. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walsh?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 341, authorizing the county treasurer to increase appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Criminal Justice Discovery Reform Grant, District Attorney.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walsh?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 342, authorizing the county treasurer to establish appropriation and corresponding revenue for the 2023 statewide interoperable communications grant emergency services.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Castine. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms.
Yes.
Walsh?
Carried.
Resolution number 343, authorizing the county treasurer to increase appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Adolescent Tobacco Use Prevention Act grant, Health Department.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Hughes. Discussion. Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walsh?
Yes.
Resolution number 344, authorizing the county treasurer to increase appropriation and corresponding revenue for the Guide Board Road Culvert Project, Highway.
Motion, legislator Timmons. Second, legislator Kretzer. An additional second, legislator Waldron. Any discussion? Roll call.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Ms. Walsh?
Yes.
Carried.
Resolution number 345, appointing Records Management Officer, Legislature.
Motion, legislator Waldron. Second, legislator Timmons. Discussion.
This title is held by my accountant here in the office. We replaced that person, so that's why we need to rename somebody to do this duty as well.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Um, 13.2, we have a motion, I need a motion to waive Rule 13.2. We have a motion. I have a motion by legislator Hall, second by legislator Waldron. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. We will waive 13.2 for Resolution 346.
Thank you, Chairman. Resolution 346, authorizing execution of purchase and sale agreement, economic development.
I have a motion by legislator Waldron, second by legislator Timmons. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Okay, that's it for resolutions. Executive session. Can I have a motion for, who am I looking at?
He's here for executive session.
No.
He's here to arrest you, sir.
We tried to do an executive session, but
Try to have an executive session, but it's gonna be like that.
all right. May I have a motion to go into executive session? Motion by legislator Kretzer, second by legislator Rosario. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. We are going into executive session. Carried. We will exit executive session.
Motion to adjourn. Waiting on it.
Got a motion to adjourn. We have a second by legislator Kretzer. Any discussion? All in favor?
I'll take one from the
Opposed?
7:06.
We are adjourned.